Hey guys, and welcome to a different sort of video. Today I will be predicting the rest of the AFL Toyota Premiership season of the 2020 season. Should have been doing this a couple of weeks ago. There's only a couple of rounds left, but that's just life. So that's just life. Let's get into the game. I know we're halfway through round 16, but that's alright. We got Melbourne and Fremantle. It's a tough one. It's a very tough one. I think I ticked Fremantle. I think I tipped Fremantle in my tipping video, so I'll go Fremantle by 16 points. Adelaide versus GWS. GWS should win this one by like maybe 30, 35. They need to get themselves back into the 8. They're sitting 8th at the moment if this all goes well. So they jump up to 7th. It's going to be a very big tussle between the top 8 sides. Let's see how this goes. Carlton versus Sydney. Carlton need a win to really maintain touch with into the top 8. And I think they will win this one by a short margin, maybe 17 points. They jump up to 11th. And then Brisbane, who are 3rd at the moment, will be versing the Gold Coast Suns. And I think Brisbane will win by 21 points. Then we go on to the next round. Saints versus West Coast. Saints holding on for dear life. West Coast not playing too good out of Optus. But I reckon West Coast will win by 15 points in this one. St Kilda don't drop. West Coast go back into the top 4. Geelong versus Richmond at Carrara Stadium. Carrara Oval. It's tough. Richmond were poor against Fremantle the other week. Geelong were great against Essendon last night. And I think I'm going to go Geelong by 10 points. Oh, that puts Geelong top of the ladder. That's big. That's big. North Melbourne versus Fremantle. North Melbourne should lose this game. They aren't showing any reason not to. They looked poor against Port Adelaide after half time. Fremantle should win by about 19 points, I reckon. Do they have time to get back into the 8? I don't think so. Port Adelaide versus Essendon. This is a huge game as well. Probably for top spot back. Yes, definitely for top spot back. And I reckon Port Adelaide will win by 26 points. They get their top spot back. This is a huge game. Giants versus Melbourne at the Gabba. I'm going to go Melbourne Demons. I'm going to go the Melbourne Demons. They come back. They win by a goal. And that makes them 9th on the ladder. GWS 7th. Adelaide versus Carlton. Carlton are going to win this one by 3 points. In a very, very, very close game. A very close game. 5. Can we get 3? Can we get 3? We'll go 4. That's alright. Now, Hawthorn versus Brisbane Lions. Western Bulldogs coming off a good win against West Coast. They need to get a win here to maintain touch within the top 8. It's a very, very tough top 8. But I reckon it's Hawthorn. Hawthorn have been struggling a little bit. And Western Bulldogs are going to win by 28 points. And they jump into the 8. Collingwood still have a game in hand though. This is big signs. Brisbane Lions will win by 34 against Sydney. They jump into 2nd. Collingwood versus Gold Coast. Collingwood are going to win this one by 13 points. And they jump into 6th. They jump into 6th. Bulldogs get pushed out again. Round 18. The last round at Wellington Oval. The Crows versus the Tigers. The Tigers smack them for percentage. They need percentage. They're going to go all sweaty. They win by 48 points. They jump into the top 4. Brisbane versus Carlton. Brisbane win this one. They need percentage as well. They're going to win by 22 points. Carlton will try their hardest to try and sneak into the 8. But their percentage really lets them down there anyway. Brisbane on top of the ladder. Collingwood versus Port Adelaide. This is a huge game. And I think Collingwood are going to take this one at Wellington Oval. Collingwood will take this one by 9 points. Essendon versus Melbourne. This is a huge game as well. This could be for top 8. Actually, I don't think it will be. Don't think it will be. I reckon Essendon win this one. Actually, no, I reckon Melbourne win. I reckon Melbourne win. I'm just thinking about their recent performances. I reckon Melbourne are the better team. Essendon are in a bunch of shambles at the moment. I reckon Melbourne win this one by 14 points. And they jump into the 8. The Giants slip out. Dockers versus Bulldogs. Bulldogs will go their hardest. They'll kick inaccurately, but they'll get the win, and they'll win by 18 points. They go into the 8. They go 7th. St Kilda sliding. GWS out the 8. Melbourne the slide out the 8. This is big stuff. Gold Coast beat Hawthorn by 12. They jump up. North Melbourne versus West Coast. West Coast need a win to get in the top 4 here. They will get a win. They'll struggle against North Melbourne, but they'll get in to the top 4. A huge game. Saints versus GWS. This is probably for top 8. It actually is. This is for top 8. This is for top 8. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. It's going to be a very, very close battle. But I'm going to go GWS by 2 points. GWS jump up to 7th. St Kilda drop out of the 8. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. I can't believe that. GWS St Kilda drop out the 8. What a choke from them. Geelong. Sydney. Geelong win this one by 27 points. They jump into 2nd. And that is the ladder. Brisbane, Geelong, Port, West Coast, Richmond, Collingwood, Giants, Western Bulldogs, St Kilda, Melbourne, Carlton, Fremantle, Gold Coast, Essendon, Sydney, Hawthorn, North Melbourne, Adelaide. Can I do... Oh, I can do the finals now as well. Qualifying finals. It'll be at the Gabba. Brisbane win, qualifying final. They jump into prelim. Elimination final. Richmond win. Collingwood versus the Giants. Oh, that's tough. That's tough. Elimination final, Collingwood versus Giants. We'll get back to that game. And then we got Geelong versus Port Adelaide. If it's a rematch of what happened earlier in the season, it'll be at Adelaide Oval though. I reckon Geelong will win. Oh, this is tough. Collingwood versus Giants. Collingwood get the win. Battle of the Prison Bars in the semi-final. Great matchup in the semi-final of this bracket as well. Oh, this is tough. Richmond versus West Coast. Richmond versus West Coast is tough. I'm going to go Richmond. I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I'm doing this. And then Port Adelaide versus Collingwood. Port Adelaide will get the win at Adelaide Oval. Oh, this is tough. Brisbane and Port Adelaide versus Geelong and Richmond. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This is tough. At the Gabba. Brisbane versus Port Adelaide. You can't go against Brisbane at the Gabba, can you? Their first match up there, Port Adelaide hit terribly in the first quarter and then got blown out. Can they fix up that kicking issue? I don't know. I think Brisbane at the Gabba will be too strong this season. I reckon Brisbane's inaccuracy will cost them. I reckon they'll choke. I reckon they'll choke. I reckon they'll choke. I reckon Brisbane will choke. Everything looks set for a Brisbane Premiership this year, and I reckon they'll choke. I think they'll choke. Port Adelaide in the grand final. I can't believe I just did that. I can't believe I just did that. Geelong versus Richmond. Both great teams. Richmond and... Oh, I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know. I don't know at all. Geelong, Richmond. I want to go Richmond Port Adelaide Grand Final only because that game at Adelaide Oval they had was amazing. but I feel like Geelong will edge Richmond out here. They look like the better side. But then we got a rematch of that, and I don't want a rematch of that. So just for saying this, I'm going to go Richmond. And they get into the grand final from 5th. And now the big dance. Port Adelaide versus Richmond. Do Richmond win again? Or do Port Adelaide finally get the chocolate of the big dance? Far out. Far out. Port Adelaide versus Richmond grand final. You know what? Port Adelaide get the win. Port Adelaide Premiers. Port Adelaide Premiers. Port Adelaide Premiers, I don't care. Do they win it? I don't know. They look like they have a very hard run to the finals, but they do avoid Geelong and Richmond in elimination games. Collingwood, who have been iffy this year, nudged into the top 8. GWS don't look too good there. Could be St Kilda in that spot. I don't know. Anyway guys, if you enjoyed the video, please be sure to smash that like button. I'll see you sometime soon. I still got some NBA videos scheduled for the upcoming week. And getting into the sub-series extremely soon as well. See you later.